never mind what you've seen.
Never mind what y'all been hearing.
Yo, where you from?
Where I'm from?
Yeah, where you from?
Like a serious question?
Like uptown,
downtown,
Switzerland,
in town, out of town, Switzerland. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, give me an extra water, B.
Yo. Yo. Hella quotables.
It's going to be one of them ones today.
It's going to be one of them ones,
yo. Before we even get there, we are here.
Yes.
Seen and not heard, we are here.
Yes.
And we got the guys, we got the bros in the building, yo. We got my man Rums, we got Chad right here. Mm-hmm. Got my man Finch, we got my man Clarence right there. Mm-hmm. And you know Swang's in the building.
No Swang is here. Heavy Victory Monday. Shout out to the Steelers and I guess the Ravens too. All right, nah. Shout out to the Ravens because last time I was here, they lost. I shitted all over his team. You know,
there's a Baltimore studio.
This is a Baltimore studio.
Soul Productions
yo, and somehow, this movie got actors that were in The Wire.
You know
what I'm saying? But
true.
You know,
DC.
Some cats down in DC, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we can't even get through the intro.
DC. You know what I'm saying? What's up for the DMV?
Facts.
But if you know this movie, just a couple of quotables that we already just randomly, jokingly dropped, you already know where we headed.
Yes, sir.
We're here for a classic. I mean, undeniable.
Yo, this shit got a 7 on IMDb, son.
Cult classic.
That's up there. Yeah. That's up there.
Highly rated.
Yeah.
What about Rotten Tomatoes? Did it?
I don't got Rotten.
No, it's all good.
Meta score is at like 49, but it's only got 16 critics,
right.
So I'm not gonna judge it off that. Yeah.
This was I recall, was it an independent film or something like that?
This was independent. This was. I'm pretty sure this was Rockefeller's first movie.
I mean, outside of
they blew the cash though.
Streets is watching.
Oh, facts. What would you call it?
Well, I would say, was that like an independent?
This is definitely an independent
motion picture.
Picture.
Like
that would be like an extended music video or a long form.
But Paid in Full was actually a box office release.
Yes.
So it's like an independent box office release.
Yes.
As opposed to like an independent short film.
Music companion,
right.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Like Project.
Yep.
Project extended video.
Yeah.
Companion, something like that.
Classic.
But I mean, as you can see, we talking Rockefeller.
Yeah. Got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Always.
If you pay attention to the details, he got on the DAP. Mm-hmm. The DAP hoodie. Mm-hmm. You know, that's Harlem, you know.
For sure.
Shout out to my guys. Paid in Full.
Paid in Full.
Oh man, this is what this show was made for me. Not necessarily for you, and I know you love Paid in Full, but I'm saying because you're such a movie buff.
Nah,
you was down for it to go all the directions we've gone. Mm-hmm. But for somebody like me, I was like, yo, if I could find movies that I love, like I love Paid in Full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that defines a certain type of movie that you're always gonna catch me watching.
Word. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, this is definitely one of those anytime I may have just watched it last week, watch it again.
Yeah.
Cause I gotta restore the feeling.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Culturally impactful. Yeah, I've said definitely in my adult years, this shit deserves to be in the Smithsonian. And I stand on that. This and because I'm such a movie buff, this is a fucking really good movie. Like we'll speak to a little bit of the independent aspect. We had some banter earlier about it. I love a lot of independent movies, and it does give you that independent movie feel when you get to the last 20 or so minutes where it kind of moves a little bit. But compared to some other independent movies, it doesn't move.
They did a good job.
They did a good job wrapping it up. Little bit of research on it. They had to cram 7 years worth of shit into a 1 year event.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna have to move along. Movie shit. It's just movie shit. But nah, yo, this is a fucking like nigga, aliens come down What's culturally impactful to y'all? Yo, Paid in Full is in that capsule, son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I got, yo.
Before we even get into the movie, I'm gonna get a floor to the bros.
Yeah, like, I know that's what I was about to ask Finch. Yeah.
You got something, bro?
Yep. You got? Absolutely. For me, just being somebody who lived uptown for 15 years, like it's embedded in the culture there. Like the movie, even before the movie, like the actual stories of the people who the movie is about, it's like living and breathing in the community even as we speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just goes to show you how much the movie like not only like brought that story to life in a real way, but like how now, even to this day, people still talking about it.
Yeah.
Like as if it happened like just like a couple of days ago. Like people still talk about that movie.
Wow. Alpo just got killed. Yeah. What, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, something like that. Like his son is still taking interviews. Like this story don't die.
Walking around like a civilian.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I literally seen him walking.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yo,
so it's like
to speak to like the ripple effect that it's had. Like one of my I have a close friend, one of me and Katsky's boys. He born and raised in Brooklyn. You know, lived in Brooklyn till early adult life. So like, and he's a little bit older than y'all. Like, he understands this era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm telling him about I was like, yo, we about to do Paid in Full today and everything. Yeah, he was like, oh, word. Yeah. And he just started, you know what I'm saying, replaying shit, yo. And he was like, nah, I remember this. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, yo, this is for sure.
Real time.
Go ahead, Brody.
This era is crazy, man. Like the Dapper Dan jackets.
Yeah.
From the Tim's matching the Dapper Dan jacket that Cam had. I'm pretty sure Dat made that. He put that together. You know that.
Yeah. The red
the leather joints.
The monogram.
I think it was a one sole too. It might have not
been
a double.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yo, man, it's just too much to say about this movie.
Yeah.
From the language, cars,
every
whatever.
Culture, like culture. You really, yo, comment a movie that like impacts not even just reflects the culture more than this, yo. Because I'd like to know. I'd like to know.
I mean, well, all right, and not to combat what you're saying, but to add to it, from a tri-state northeastern lens, because if you start talking about Cali, then we got to get into some other movies that like define it from
Menace.
that lens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna do your Menace, your Boys in the Hoods, things of that nature. But like you got to give it up as far as like from this region. This might be the definitive.
This is like
to me.
Yeah,
man.
I can't say any different. You know, like
it's tough.
It's New York as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm not from there, but it's like, yo, to the point where like, a movie like ATL where they're like, oh, why y'all say B all the time?
Yeah,
yo, fam,
for sure.
Watching this shit with subtitles is hilarious.
Of course,
like, it's like, yo, what the fuck? My shit tweaking?
Right. For sure.
Yeah, man.
We start out with world famous Brucey B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Culture.
Yeah. And I mean, it's funny because we didn't even shout that out when we did Do the Right Thing. Really cool how like the New York movies give you the presence of the radio and the presence of music by having a DJ type voice help with the narration. Like how they did it in Do the Right Thing with Samuel, how they did it with Brucey B.
Yep.
That's really cool.
That's a good shot.
Because it makes you feel a certain type of thing when you're watching it.
We on the corner. Like, is when you think of New York, bro, you're thinking of tall buildings, pavement. You know what I'm saying?
No grass.
No grass. People everywhere go 100 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit embodied that, yo.
Thinking hustling, you thinking
fast money,
buildings,
fast
lobbies. And I mean,
mad vestibules. Yeah.
Businesses. Like, you know what I mean? Like
in the hands. Yeah. Like, it's a lot of that.
Like, even like to the point You know, it's crazy because when you say that, like, the most non-New York moments in the movie to me was probably just seeing, like, the first time Ace met them dudes that was the feds. And he was just
when he's just chilling in the whip.
Because I was like, I don't really think I've seen a lot of that in New York where the dudes are just sitting casually in the car.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, that's like some other city stuff to me. Like, I'm like, that's like
getting pulled over.
Right, you see what I'm saying? Like, I was like, they were just sitting in the car. I was like, that was the only one in my head that I was like, didn't seem like it jumped out immediately. Because I was like, everything kept happening in businesses, and it made sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, walking into this restaurant.
Walking into a club.
Walking into the club.
Outside rolling
like,
dice.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody in New York, from the outside looking in, just moves with so much purpose. That, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of, like, get to where you going.
Yeah.
Get to where you going.
Absolutely.
Like, not a lot of lingering in cars. You know what I mean? Like, so I was
People
like,
don't really got a car.
Right.
People in New York,
What I need a car for? Where the
a lot
Lulu.
of
That's
them
what
don't got cars. They're taking a train.
That's what Lulu said. He said,
So
what I
that's
need
why
a car
they
for.
Yeah, what I need a
fast,
car
'cause they got
for,
some
yo.
place to be in that train.
They on a schedule.
Yep.
That train
not
ain't
waiting for
on
you.
one neither. That train, you could be late because of the train. You know what I'm
It
saying?
might
Nobody
be
not
here
hearing that.
between 3 and 3:30.
Yeah.
Usually it arrives around this time.
Right.
So you gotta be early just to be on time in New York. That's why everybody in a rush.
Yep. That's a fact.
sense.
That's a fact. All the videos going viral. Yo, you holding it up. Shut the fuck up. Get out the way. Yo, the people will kick you right off that motherfucker. Yo, yeah, we all got some place to be. Fuck out of here.
Somebody trying to squeeze onto the train as the doors is closing.
You knew
I seen
better.
somebody get kicked full Leonidas
Yep.
in the chest.
Yep.
Trying to squeeze onto the train while the doors was closing. Somebody kicked them.
Yeah.
Boom.
Get the next one.
Yeah.
15 minutes, bro.
No time for the nonsense.
Facts.
I mean, so, we got to get into the actual movie. So, where do you want to start?
I mean, yo. I mean, we could start at the beginning, which is basically towards the end. Technically, you know, we have a flashback retelling. I mean, yo, this fucking scene is iconic, yo. This is like, all right. So I liken this to like Goodfellas or any, not even just Goodfellas, but this is up there with any good intro to a movie. The first scene ropes you in. 3 friends. It's clear they seem like they're friends because we're gonna get to that. Talking shit, enjoying a meal, $5,000 fucking
paper
bag games, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like
paper bag games.
the banter. Because I remember my first time watching this show, and I'm just like, yo, like, because I know Cameron. I've seen Makai in a couple things probably at this point. You know what I'm saying? Wood Harris, maybe not so much yet.
Soul food.
But like, yo, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's Motar.
I said. Oh yeah, what? Well, Wood Harris was in Above the Rim, so you seen him.
But I didn't really
you didn't
see above the rim probably until early teens, yo.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
for sure.
gotcha.
So, yeah, yo, that's the shit that got me in. I'm like, yo, these niggas, bro, I could have watched 45 minutes of just that. You know what I'm saying?
Just the paper bag.
Just them talking shit, yo. Just them talking shit. Yeah.
Now that was loud. Shit. But now all the moments that I think of when I think of their kinship is like whole thing when he put the cake in dudes.
You know what I'm saying? The story is so good though, because they were invested in the story. Like, I'm at the party. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I'm looking at you like you bugging.
Yeah, they singing happy birthday. Mush the cake in his face. Tell him happy birthday.
Show that nigga mad love.
Mad love. Yo, I showed that nigga mad love.
That's not love.
Yo.
That's embarrassment. It's disrespect. Like
we're seeing the while this is a scene that technically takes place towards the end of the story, like we're seeing the beginnings of
the collapse.
Rico's.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I
this
think
is the type
like,
of nigga he is, yo.
like when watching this back and not just watching it to enjoy it, like watching it from like a analytical lens, for lack of better words. Like I'm like, I can see exactly why this friendship was a business relationship.
Yeah.
And why it wasn't a friendship. These are not like-minded individuals. Like I think the way Rico's character was portrayed, it'd be hard for him to find a like-minded individual. He was different.
Pure sociopath.
Just meant to walk his own path on his own. Like,
You know,
not
what
to have
kinda
real
reminds me of,
friends.
just to liken it to another movie, like Bishop.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Yeah.
meant to have friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like this bound to go bad if anybody gets close to you.
yeah.
When you say like-minded, I looked at it like these are three hustlers that are in the game for three different reasons, and I just chopped it up to money, power, and respect. Rich loves the respect. Rico wants the power, because you fast forward, yo, niggas just want to be the man just cuz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and obviously that's a scene where you see that he's rolling his eyes when he's like, yo, you gotta chill, all this other shit. So
Great
it's like
camera work.
real
I
good,
love
because
the
he's like in
camera
the
work, 'cause
corner of the
Cam is
screen,
right here.
Yeah,
And just rolling his eyes in response to everything, and the main focus is Ace's monologue about like, yo, like
I say all the time that I love like reading like body language in movies. So like normally when someone's standing over somebody, it's a show of power, but then he's got his back turned to him and he don't even look him in his eye the entire time that they're talking,
he's
yo.
ignoring.
And everything he says is like, you bugging.
Mocking him, yeah.
And then Mitch come over and is like, yo, lower your voice, bro. Like, not as, you know what I'm saying? Let's chill. He's like, nigga, you telling me to chill? I'm supposed to be the boss, nigga. I put all y'all on.
Right.
Tell this nigga to chill, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's bugging, playing pornos in the bowling alley and shit, nigga. Like, anyway.
doing a lot.
Yeah, he's doing a lot. But yeah, the money, the power, respect.
He was
so
out
like,
in a robe.
yeah, like they
He's
all
just
obviously.
in a robe.
I can't
Right.
He was on his Hugh Hefner.
Yo,
What, just in the robe?
Yeah, I would
Ghostface might have stole the swag from him. Special delivery video. You know what I'm saying?
Cannot lie. Definitely
Wonder
went to
Woman
the
arms.
bodega with a robe on like that.
Oh man,
Yo.
y'all out here. It's real hip hop
That's,
over here.
yeah, facts.
Just out
But
here,
yeah,
bro.
it's the money, power, respect dynamic. Like they obviously all want money. That comes with it. But like AZ, like we're seeing him sharing a probably two, lucky if that's a 3-bedroom, yo.
You said something very important just now. You said AZ. Everybody,
Oh,
please,
word.
bear with us,
Yeah,
and
'cause
I'm
we
pretty
might be
sure
jumping
you
back
do
and
this
forth.
as well when you speak on this movie. If you're really familiar with the stories, because you're going to hear their character name, the actors, and the real name
Yeah.
all at the same time. And it's almost like a language, because sometimes you might say Mitch, sometimes you might say Rich, and sometimes you might say Makai.
yeah.
And if you know this movie, you understand that, and no one ever corrects you.
Facts.
And it goes like that with all the characters. Like, I've called Cam Rico, and I've said Alpo, all in the same breath, and been talking about the movie the whole time.
Yep.
And it's like, it's weird that like everyone subconsciously does it.
Does that, yeah.
And like you don't even really realize it. Like, you know what I
just
mean?
know,
And
yeah.
nobody
You just know.
corrects the other.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, that's like a weird.
Yeah, disclaimer. Put IMDb up.
Right.
Be all right.
But shout out to AZ, also known as Lucky,
Facts.
also known as Ace,
Yes.
also known as Wood Harris.
Lucky.
You know what I'm saying?
But I also feel like the movie we discussed prior, this is like one of those timepieces where it's like you remember like that era so vividly, and like the music you would listen to, what people were wearing. Like for some reason, like whenever I think about the movie, emblazoned in my mind is Mitch sitting on the red car with the Sergio Tacchini outfit.
Oh yeah, bro, the Tacchini polo.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Cold.
it's emblazoned in
That's
my mind.
that might be one of my. Honestly, I feel like for me, most of Mitch's fits are dope to me. Like that's
nice
his
little velour tracksuit.
Yo, he was in a lot of his shit. Like other than like the leather jacket, you know, before he got locked up with the rollie and all that shit.
Smooth leather
you know what
jacket,
I'm saying?
red satin interior.
Volume one cover vibes, leather jacket, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember Hov talking about, the different eras of my like I was trying to be on my hustler, back to my hustler shit, down to mafioso shit. So like, so he was always some type of polo, just clean cut, But that fit was nuts,
Cleanliness is
mid socks with the fresh. He had fresh ups on, right?
Might have been
or it might have been the Cortezes,
He was big on the Cortezes.
Yep.
Tuck the laces and call you a
poop putt, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, like
Cam's fits though.
Yeah. Jesus. Cam's fits was nuts. And they did a good job at getting that red and white joint.
Yeah. That's like the way it was
I almost wore that shit, but I was like, that's too on the nose,
The way it was set up was very, very smooth. Like, like embellished graffiti, like words going down. Like it was a nice, very nice. And I mean, of course, we're gonna talk about like turning the monogram into the long jacket. Like that's different. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was, like
that. It was the Dapper Dan era, because this is supposed to take place 86.
Oh yeah, late 80s.
Yeah. So
and
middle of the Dap era.
Which is crazy because like
Tyson walking out the
these guys are supposed to be kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you fucked me up when you told me that.
Like the height of this story is, if memory serves, like they're just about to be like adults. Mm-hmm. Like when like the story ends.
Yeah.
Like that's like 2021 when the story ends.
Poe got arrested, 91? 92, something like that.
And they did so much.
Right. Early.
At that early age. Like I remember seeing pictures when I was in Harlem at like different stores and restaurants of like them during that era. Mm-hmm. And it just looked like they were the kings of the city, bro. Like it looked like, they was taking like people, like whole caravan trips to DC to do like cookouts and stuff like that out there, but like taking everybody from the hood in Harlem and then taking them all the way to DC.
That's OD.
Hundreds of people. So
it was making $100K a week.
Yeah, easy.
$100K a week.
Smooth.
In 2 months, I'm at $1 million. Like what?
Bro, they were like that, like okay, but when you look at like say like what we know about the Dapper Dan era or whatever, and seeing it projected in music from not living in New York, what we seen in music was emulating what they were seeing in reality. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like these guys are the guys that was, for lack of better words, keeping the lights on until artists came through. Mm-hmm. It was like, I'm trying to do what they doing. Mm-hmm. Like, like in I spoke with Clarence about it earlier, like just the differences of the characters. Mm-hmm. So I look at Rico like the loudest of the loud.
100%.
And it's funny because I seen a clip of the real AZ, and he was like, "Yo, even if I would get the same car as Rico, he would he'd get the horn done
just to be different."
He get the horn. And he said the horn would be like a Spanish horn and be like,
Yep.
And I was like,
yep.
Who better to play that?
Right.
Yo, the side by side.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause I mentioned it briefly. Like the red outfit that he's wearing when he pulls Buddy out the car. Yo, the fact that they got so close, cause I'm sure y'all seen the photo of Alpo with a similar red getup, yo.
Yeah.
They really one-to-one this shit. And the way this nigga Cam looked in the early 2000s, yo, he looked like he could be Alpo brother, bro. Yeah. Like, for real. Mm-hmm. And isn't Cam half Spanish, too? Or part? Yeah. That's
Funny
crazy.
You talk about that scene. That scene is improv, right?
Yeah. He
wasn't supposed to hit him.
He wasn't supposed to hit him.
Snuffed him. Cold. Cleaned him. Yeah, cleaned him.
So when you see the cameras keep rolling, you see that look on that man's face that just got hit.
Scared,
He was really like, "What's going on? Like that's not supposed to happen."
Yo,
like, he punched him in the face, pulled him out the car,
stripped him,
stripped him, put a gun in his face. Mind you, have y'all heard the audition story?
Nah.
Yo,
Oh shit.
Cam went and auditioned with a gun on him.
Real gun. Yeah, real gun.
Like, yo, I need this part.
It's my first movie ever. Murked out Makai Fife. Spoiler alert, but you know what I mean? Like,
it's so ironic that we talking about it because I was just having this conversation the other day with one of my friends who's actually from Harlem, and I'm like, you remember how Cam during that era was so ruthless? Like,
yeah,
he wasn't as laid back as we see him now in his older age. He was really pressing the limits.
Yeah. This is like SDE.
Yeah.
Era Cam. Yeah.
I mean, Dipset-ish, beginning of
Dipset, yeah.
Different Cam.
Very different. So it's like the fact that he was playing like this assertive character, it was more in line with who he was in reality than people could think about now because like
outside the snitching part.
Yeah.
For sure.
But like when you kind of like peel back the layers, you like that was actually Cam in that time. It wasn't like he was playing somebody that was so far removed from his actual personality type.
Yeah, man.
Yo, this is one of the best one of my favorite castings for a character for sure. Yeah. Like he fucking I said, but this shit could end up in the Smithsonian. I think it does.
I mean, the casting was really good, bro. All around.
All around.
If you look at if you catch the Game Over documentary, which is more like the real story, younger visuals of AZ do look similar
to Wood Harris.
How they had Wood Harris.
Okay.
At least like, the photos that they show look similar to like if you take the images of Wood Harris with the bucket hat. Okay. That they prominent, like, they showed him in the bucket hat like
a few times.
On purpose. Because it looks very similar to AZ.
Dope.
When you have older footage of him like with the bucket hat. Like I'll say like Rich probably was like a little slimmer. But like just because Makai was naturally
a little bit more broad. Yeah.
He was a man at that time. In the photos you're comparing a person in their late teens. So just the framework of the human being is going to be larger as a man, but looked very similar to Makai. Like, you know what I mean? Like, similar. Yeah, like it was really good, like casting.
He kind of looks a little bit like A$AP Ferg, but like skinny version.
That's true.
Word.
He does look like Ferg. Yeah, he does look like Ferg a lot.
Word.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were related. That would make sense.
For real. Yeah.
But I mean, some of the characters that we don't because we can talk about the main characters all day.
Let's talk about Calvin.
I'm about to say Uncle.
I had that. I had a few.
What did he have? The fucking, what was those frames?
The gazelles.
The gazelles without the frames.
The lensless.
The lensless fucking gazelles, bro.
The lensless gazelles.
Come here, Junior.
Crazy.
Oh, man. I mean,
no lenses.
Only niggas with money can fuck with this.
8 niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? 8 niggas. Yo, pause. 8 niggas in one day. You. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Calvin, we just know him. Because Mr. How you say it? Mr. Pip?
Mr. Pip. Yeah, that was who I was going to go to. Yeah.
So,
Mr. Pip.
He acknowledges that Calvin definitely is getting money in the neighborhood or whatever. But, like, I mean, obviously compared to our main characters, it's like he getting money, but even Ace was kind of like, nigga, you're not really. You know what I'm saying? You're not really.
Well, what I think was
you're getting enough money, I guess, but
being a hustler is a lot financially to the working man, but he was talking to a working man that was not overly impressed because a friend of his was a hustler. Mm-hmm. So it was like, okay, like I get it, you're getting money, but your attitude is way higher than this money. So when I find out, like, bro, I have a calculator. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was hitting him with I could divide. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, yo, hold on. So you said $100 a pop, and then you said like, oh man, like that person's my clientele. It's like, yo, you got 8 of those. You're not going crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my man's, like, what he's selling is probably not valued as high, but if you take his work ethic and the number of what yours is, like, you'd be outdone.
Yeah.
Like, you just happen to be doing this thing, and he's doing a different thing. And like, he's looking at like I hate to say it, but like Ace is looking at money all day.
Yo,
He's watching how much this costs.
Yeah.
He's watching how much that costs.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I want my $70. Like, how much? Like, yo, I want my change from this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's monitoring things. Like, he never was not about business. You know what I mean?
And Mitch had a fucking network, yo. Like, before Mitch got locked, he had workers.
Yeah.
We only and we don't really see. I think there might be one little quick clip of Makai serving somebody in the hallway, maybe. Like, he's standing by the mailboxes, and I think he does serve somebody.
But I thought I didn't.
But like,
Yeah,
he had peoples though. Like, we knew he had peoples. We see Calvin Dolo. You know what I'm saying? So scale it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, he's like, yo, this dude's over here putting together an operation. He got spots to check out. And he got people that's answering to him. And it's like, you doing that. I can't knock it. And that's what he was on. Like, he was like, yo, like, you got me in a corner. So now I'm going to say 8 niggas to you because you keep talking to me about this. You talking to me about my sister. You talking to me about my girl.
Yeah.
Like, you getting a little disrespectful. So you know what? I'm a nicely disrespect your hustle. Be like, 8 niggas. But I'm not gonna take it to the fullest extent because you still giving my mom a little bit of bread. I gotta play my role right now. Like, I have to be humble. Like, you're helping my household. You're kind of, like, I in a different world where I have the money, I'm not even letting you talk to my sister. Nice. But you know what? That's who she's dating. He's giving us a little bit of money, whatever. Like, you know.
Take your sister
Like,
out, slide
sister
your mother
walk out,
cheese. Like, sorry, Miss Billups, we going out to eat.
And as soon as she walk out, like, they were like, yo, you stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
You stupid from dealing with her. You're not right. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's little moments like that build up to him being willing to hustle.
Word. Yeah. Word.
Like, I look at that. Yo, first off, I ain't gonna front. I got grapes with Mr. Pip.
Why?
Because
he hating?
Huh?
Was he hating?
No. I don't expect Mr. Pip's character to give game to a person that's as arrogant as Calvin. Like, that's not gonna make sense. Like, I don't put that on OGs. I don't be like, yo, talk to people that are talking down to you and try to make them understand. Like, yo, this nigga's a hothead, whatever. Nigga's talking crazy. Leave. I'm gonna leave him alone the same way he want to be left alone. But to young people that you've had a kinship with, and you catch them doing something, like, don't get holier than thou. You're running numbers right through this laundromat, and you're acting like you just all saintly. Like you didn't talk to him about legitimizing his business if he want to hustle, trying to keep it low, helping him keep a front. Like, you just was like, you just got mad and acted like you was like all saintly, and you wasn't on the phone, like at answering the phone. Hey, Pips Cleaners, how much you want to lose, nigga? Like, yes, you got a gambling spot right here where you cleaning clothes.
Yeah, I never even really like
dove into his character like that.
Nah, because the movie's doing a good job because the camera's staying on Ace the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're just, you know, you're looking at what the main character is looking at, yo. So it's the background, because he does say how much you want to lose, nigga. Like, yo. Yeah, this nigga's a book.
I'm just saying, like, give tutelage, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yo, there's a vacant spot right next door. Maybe you should open up a little something.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna be messing with this, you're gonna need something to cover it up. Like there's a moment there as an old head to be like,
a real
yo,
big homie. Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Like, don't get condescending and be like, oh, you know something about the game, Calvin. Don't. Like, you know something too, because you still out here.
Yeah, nigga.
And you doing your illegal activity.
I've
so
been
what's
running
up?
numbers since
like,
the
put
60s.
me on with some info.
With Detroit Red in them, yeah.
Right. Help me. Maybe we could franchise. Maybe we create the next Pips Cleaners down the block.
Right.
And then, like, in that one, you actually play your hip hop. So I'm not mad when I play my R&B, because I don't want to hear what you want to hear. And clearly you about to be doing something else. So, like, you know, like legitimize, work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you're, it's like, you know, to quote The Wire, yo, you get big paws on a pup, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
if
it.
he's gonna, you know what I'm saying? If this is his outlet, help him tailor his outfit so that his outlet rather, so that he's fucking making the right moves, yo. I'm with you on that, yo. I mean, that's why we here, yo. That's why we're here.
Yo, bro, I just like, okay, because you know what it is, like, you don't want to give too much blame nor too much credit to OGs, but you do have to give appropriate blame and or credit. So it's like, yo, like the right person puts their arm around you, now you doing something. The wrong person puts their arm around you, now you doing something different. Now you not like, okay, maybe I can't change the what, but I could change the how. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing your drop offs, like the right nigga opened his door. And that nigga's been plotting on him out the gate. Yo. This nigga knew who his friends were, knew what he was on. Like he was lining him up to work for him from the beginning. Like Lulu already knew.
Yeah, yo, this kid is out the way.
He's like,
clearly wants more.
Yo, either you're gonna work for me or your man is gonna work for me.
Because
either way, one of these kids this sob is gonna be my employee.
Yep.
That's how he knew it. Like he's like, yo, your friend who's the dealer? Yeah. Like take him to the movie.
Straight, like no, yeah, hell nope, yeah. Yeah, you dealer, yo. He dressed nice.
Nice, fancy.
Yeah.
He's like, no. They dress loud nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know, man. It's like, yo, like if you take Lulu and Mr. Pip, who's to say that Ace does not just have a business?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Who's to say he doesn't have a business, open up something? Like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, if you take him sitting down with Lulu one more time and saying, like, Lulu said, what do I need a car for? That nigga heard that, was a low-key nigga, and still bought 3.
Yeah.
Could have bought 2 and a business.
He
could have still had 2, but got a building.
Fly, baby.
But that's why I said, yo, 2 is cool.
We gonna flex.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't never taking it away. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about it like, dang, yo.
Even the one who was the lowest of the low key still had the.
Cause I even, yo, when Mitch gets out, yo, like I love, yo, there's so much subtle shit. And this is an obvious thing, but it's just a testament to the character. It's just like when Mitch gets out, you pointed out, it's not Ace that Ace could have easily gave him the stack of cash. Nah, let me slide it to Lil Man.
Yeah.
And then he's so, I guess, I don't know, there's probably a better word, but he's so like introverted, I guess. He got his chain on. Yo, I see you. Mitch is like, yo, I see you with the jewel shining. Tuck that. But he around love. He around his people, yo. But he's like, nah, man, it's not even like that. You know what I mean? So, yo.
But when I look at that moment, I mean, like, I look at that moment and I just think of like people that are like low key, but still like nice things. You know what I mean? I would consider myself one of those. I consider majority of the guys sitting here, like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you do like something and you're bold enough to like it out loud and you make the purchase and you go get whatever it is you like. And then as soon as somebody shouts you out, it makes you instantly feel self-conscious. Like you're like, wow, I'm doing a lot. You're like, I never let myself do this much. Like, look, oh man, well, let me tuck the chain. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what that moment symbolizes to me.
Word.
And like I feel like there was a bunch of subtle definitions of how loud each character was. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the colors, like I was talking to y'all earlier, like, yo, the colors of the vehicle, like, you know, the black Benz, followed by the navy Beamer, followed by the black Porsche. It was like, okay, like this is how Lucky or Ace sees himself. But then how he sees his man's,
red convertible.
I'm gonna get the red convertible
red
Beamer for him. And he's like, that's you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back to that's you. When he says the thing that makes him the jewel shining, tuck your chain, we go right back to when he was helping Lil Man work on his left on the basketball court before he had got on. Mm-hmm. And when he seen him, and he said, "Y'all see your shit shimmering, man," when he seen the gold rollie. Mm-hmm. And look at the way Mitch receives the compliment in comparison. He goes, yeah. Making money is me.
Yep.
You're right, it is me.
Yeah.
As opposed to, wow, a lot of attention here. Mm-hmm. Let me tuck this chain. You know what I mean?
I mean, the not so subtle, different. Let me fake wipe my nose real quick. Because that shit, you know what I mean? It's like, not only am I pulling up in the Kawasaki joint, like, I got this too, nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's like, I did love the 10 years, now 10 days.
Yeah.
I always loved that.
The quotable. Oh, so fucking
10 days was always the cold line.
Fucking quotables, man.
But they did little things like even like, okay, when Ace allows himself to get a rollie, he gets to rollie with the black man.
See, I wasn't even
In comparison
that's crazy.
to getting the all gold. Yeah. Instead of getting the all gold drink.
Flashy with it, like
word.
He's like, I'm always trying to be. He's always trying to like find a way to like go to his extent of digestible flash.
When him and his girl, at the same time. When him and his girls eat, they're out eating, and she's like, "Oh, what happened when you was in the club? You was acting funny,
you was
whatever."
dashing out.
He's like, "Yo, that's not my scene." He's like, "The club is business to me." Like, and then they do the quick little cut, and he's just standing around looking like me in the fucking spot, nigga.
That's putting it down like that.
What am I doing here?
Exactly.
Like, why am I here right now? I'm gonna just go home, Fuck
felt that.
That was funny too, because when he put the money out, like he's like, "I bet you think that ain't boring."
Right.
And then she's like, "Big shit."
Yeah. What I'm supposed to do with this?
And then she's like, "I'm not here because of that. I'm here because I'm boring too." But before and then she's like, "Yo, give me back that money."
They're not gonna let you. They're not gonna let you forget that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna, because we seen it in Goodfellas, Henry Hill, how much you need
for shopping?
This much.
All
right.
You know what
I mean?
Oh man.
Yeah. Yep.
Whew. Oh man, what do we got? We got to make sure we continue to shout out to small characters, right?
Don't forget.
Ice, that was on the list.
Legend, rest in peace. Just passed away this year, I think, right? Or late last year?
Uncle Ice.
Yeah. Listen.
I could smell a motherfucker.
Listen. You looking out for family, right? What did he say to him that got me pissed off, yo?
I look invisible, motherfucker.
Yo. Listen.
You went crazy.
Saying, it's gonna take more than just coming through with a little bit of groceries or some shit.
You don't even give your mom no real money.
No real money. Like, yo,
Ice went crazy.
Yeah, he got
body.
He got off.
Script.
Yo, he got off.
The worst.
But
yo, Mitch dissed him off rep.
Yo, Mitch, I'm sorry, yo. I can't be up here talking of finally being able to like talk about this like to the lengths that we're going, yo. Yo, Mitch, you making all this money. Granted, like you said, it's supposed to be late teens and all this shit. Yo, you still at the crib with moms making all this fucking money. Yeah, nigga. Ice is right, yo. Ice is a little right. Yo, get y'all a bigger spot, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Respectfully.
Like, even as a crack fiend mama, you always was a black queen mama. Like, yo, they never showed his mom abuse any drugs.
Nah.
But
her hair was looking cool.
She is one of the most unsober looking characters I've ever seen in a movie to have no proof.
She looks more unsober. She looks more unsober than Ice coming out the bathroom with the junkie shit on his arm, my nigga.
Yeah.
And if you're managing that type of person that has a leech, how much money are you putting in her hands? I don't know if she has a substance issue. She looks substance issue-ish.
Yes.
And
she's allowing Ice to be around the crib. There. Where there's smoke, there's fire, my brother.
Like, how much are you gonna hand Ice if I hand you a lot more money?
Facts.
Like, yo, you don't know that he's not paying the rent. He might pay the rent.
I think he's
never puts money in her hand. He might be like, yo,
Yeah.
I pay the landlord. I don't trust you with this shit.
There is a moment. There is a moment where
And that would make a person complain.
I think
He don't give me no money.
Yeah, but I'm paying for you to
the scene where he kicks Ice out.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like maybe Mitch don't live there no more.
Like, yeah.
With how he's coming through the door and he's like, yo, Sonny, why you out here like this? You know, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
for sure.
So maybe he doesn't, because like the way he's coming in, it's like, yo, he's already fully dressed. Like it's daytime. Like,
Yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
like clearly you can see that this nigga
I mean,
fell asleep on the couch.
he still got space on the twin bed in the room.
Right,
Or something.
so it's
he
like-
ain't living there like that.
this is my low spot, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But it is kind of
Plus,
crazy
he
that we
cares
don't see
about his
Mitch
little
at.
brother. He cares about his sister. So he is going to make sure they're okay.
Word.
Outside of the finances. Every now and then he might be showing some presents.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he like
Coming
you
through with
never
the fresh
know,
Cortez.
If you never know when he's going to pop up, then Ice can't live there.
Word.
Because you know that he doesn't approve of that. That's why he's like,
A
yo,
la
you
Ice,
live
what
here
the fuck
now?
you doing here? Yeah.
You live here now?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, when the unexpected pop-up is there, like, yo, he might just be here.
Right.
Like, yo, so I can't just let you just set up in here like this.
Like Ice had the key, my nigga.
facts. Who would give Ice the key to anything?
Filthy.
Like, that's when we talked about the possibility of a director's cut and, like, seeing the movie extended. I would have loved to see the movie where, like, I could get some backstory into that relationship with Ice. Because I really, like, when he walks in the store and doesn't even acknowledge him,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you are helping breed some of this resentment. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, it's like, how much beef does there have to be? I don't know.
Right.
Because Ice could have did something really crazy. Ice could have had you out on the streets. Ice could be the reason you hustled. You know what I mean? Like,
This
he
could
could
be the
have.
reason his mother
is
like,
on
you
the
know, like, it could go
which
so many ways.
I like that theory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you have to, like it's like, yeah, like why do you hate Ice? You don't hate Ice because he sells drugs.
Or failed at it.
I sold,
Yeah.
like, I mean,
I sold you
like,
this shit
so you could get money.
Get money, nigga. You fucked. Yo.
Nigga, you fucked.
Mackay Pfeiffer definitely has like some of the best line delivery in this movie. Absolutely. Like that scene for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just
I love
honestly,
that.
yo, all this nigga's moments is
in the car
crazy.
with the tear.
Both the monologues, and they come back to back.
Wait,
both those
you missing
monologues is
one.
nuts.
Because you got, I love the game.
No, that's what I'm saying.
oh, yeah, I was
yeah.
saying,
Because almost the very next scene is when Sonny gets snatched up. Because matter of fact, no, he's in the living room still with Ace after the fucking hustle talk, and then he goes to the crib, whoop de whoop, calls him
Mom
again.
looks strung out,
Oh, my
crazy. Like, what's going on? Like, never seen a
Crack
brush
shit
that she,
moving
like,
in. She definitely she hit the pipe, yo. Her
lot going on.
it's a lot going on.
Like,
Cigarette
looked
vibes.
at me wrong.
Yeah.
Owes me money.
Yo, I'm about to be on some real murder shit, eh? Yo, when this shit came out, yo, for the next 10 years, yo, everybody
was on
mixtape
some
had that
murder
fucking
shit.
monologue, yo. You know what I'm saying? I love the game. I'm one of them ball playing niggas.
But it's funny because, like, when he's talking to him as his name. Like, yo, you fucked me up, eh? Like, yo, you up and pop up with some coke. Like, it's like, it confuses the hell out of a person watching it. Because why does everybody get called B? And then, like, it's not like you just like picking on these random letters. It's like, no, B is a term, but A is his name.
Yeah.
And you don't call him B, you call him A.
Yeah.
But you don't call anybody else by their like defining initial. So it's mad like, wait, what's going on? A, B, wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
but nah, man, yo,
Listen,
shout out to Makai.
I had brought up on the phone earlier different versions of this movie. Like if we could like just updated version, anything like whatever. And I said that there's definitely there's the Alpo Rico version of this movie that I said that I would like to see, because the villain in this movie is fucking, he's entertaining, he's engaged, like he draws you in. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as Makai. What's up?
That's why I just hate the snitching. That's why it's always it's always tough for me to have the romancing feeling for that character because of how the movie ends. Like, as menacing as he was throughout the movie, very entertaining.
Yep.
But I'm like, man, like, closed it out and just became a character that is so hard to respect because you snitched.
Yeah, I mean,
like, I was down with him being wild.
AZ,
all the what's the use of soldiers. Yo, matter of fact, shout out to the cameo of Angie Martinez being in the car with
Calvin
when he
died. Popping Kermit.
It's popping Kermit.
Oh man, yo, the quotables, bro. Like, yo, you could go bar for bar with this movie. Yo,
Calvin, you don't gotta do this. When he was when he was in the apartment.
Yep.
You call me, I bet ain't no Kermit motherfucker. Not like, yo, he didn't even call you.
Yeah, I wasn't the one that said that, bro.
That.
Yeah.
Taking it out.
It was just Kermit face ass nigga throws the fucking blunt at him and shit, yo. Oh man. But I just think, yo,
come on, corner.
An hour and 45 of the Alpo perspective, because we could maybe get a more realistic depiction, more time in DC. You know what I'm saying? See the highway shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's when we get into the budget.
Yeah,
because
for sure
they could. I don't feel like they could afford multiple locations with the budget that the movie was set up for. So like, you know, they would have had to make the set feel like DC.
Word.
To be able to like show that that difference. But I mean, I told you earlier, like, I think that would have given me more space to feel like they weren't close. Because one thing about that opening scene, it sets it up for you to feel like these people are really, really close.
That scene makes you feel like they're childhood friends,
and they're not.
Like,
not
whatsoever.
Like, and if you think about the fact that they're linked by a jail sentence, an opportunity, and then business trips, it's way more plausible that Rico kills him. Because it's like, oh, these were just business partners. Business went bad, and you're upset with the person that business went bad with, and you killed them. That makes more sense than childhood friends that played paper bag games and rose from the dirt together.
Right.
It's like, no, this is exactly why you never seen Ace do Mitch dirty and vice versa, because they had that bond. But that bond's not there with this guy. Like, and they do a good job subtly depicting it, because like the cake scene, we looking at you like you bugging. The thermometer, some tea.
When they're just
like,
in the
my
whip,
body different.
They're just they're in the whip eating Chinese food, and he's like, "Yo, Rico talking about he want to expand." You know what I'm saying?
Like, nah,
man. We get love out here, man. Yeah, yo.
You know what I mean? Like, it's always like a two. Like, the three of them are split 2 and 1. Like, you know what I mean?
Even to the point where after Ace gets shot,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And Rico, fucking classic.
Niggas get shot every day.
Yo, that fucking scene, yo. I'm watching it before we came in, yo, and I'm like, yo. I remember I told you, like, just the arrogance, even when he was in jail, and when Wood Harris, fucking Ace, pulls up on him when he's popping the wheelies on the bike, and he's like, "Oh, nah, we gonna work together." It's like, nah, this nigga is already like, his motives were already in motion when fucking Mitch walked through the jail cell. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he even narrates it, like, oh, niggas knew who's next up and whoop-de-whoop. Because, I mean, I'm not a drug dealer, but
niggas know who's
the dope game
money.
is only so big type thing, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, it's crazy. But what were we saying? The chemistry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the opportunity that he's
what's
seen
the other?
There's
another moment too. A matter of fact, it is that scene where he's just like, nigga, I just got shot in my head, like in my neck, my body different. I'm breathing different. Yo, he get crawled this whole shit. But he's just like, yo, niggas get shot every day. You tough, right? Yeah. Be all right, nigga. Like, yo, what, bro? Get out my house, yo. Get out my house.
I know what you want to see.
Yo, pull the
chain up.
Yeah.
Say, yo,
I laid the murder game down.
End up in jail on account of some shit you did.
Yeah. Yo, crazy. That whole scene is yo. Hey, pull your skirt down, B. Yo, pull my skirt, yo, bro. I promise you. If I ever get shot and y'all niggas come to my hospital bed and quote this movie,
that would never happen.
Like, yo,
I have since.
Not only get shot, you got shot in your helmet,
head.
Bro.
It's not a leg shot. Like,
bro, my god, sister, aunt, whatever the fuck, everybody's dead in the fucking crib. You know what I'm saying? The real life crime, 6 people got fucking killed.
Yeah.
Insanity, bro. Like the real story to this, like if you're not familiar, yo, just type in "Paid in Full," the real story. YouTube has endless. That's what was it called?
Game Over.
Game Over. That's the name of the documentary. Watch that. I think I've seen pieces of that.
And what was that joint that you said you was just watching?
I was watching it was Mitch's son.
Oh shit.
He had an interview.
Oh shit.
12 days ago.
Oh.
Mitch's son.
I'm pulling that up.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm pulling that up after this.
12 years.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Family business.
See, I'm getting Wingstop and pulling up YouTube, yo. So
that's what's going down. Too.
That's what he said, yo.
Oh shit, yeah.
So you seen the interview? Okay.
Oh shit, word. See, yeah, man. See,
I just watched that interview like 2 days ago.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Random.
That's fire. See, yo, this story is going on 40 years, like, and there's still content and things being like done about it. This was a major American crime tale, if you ask me. Like, this is up there with anything we hear about Supreme Team and all that shit, yo. Because that's another one I would love to see on screen some way. 50 would probably never let it happen under him.
Not at all.
Definitely.
Not at all.
Ain't no
Somebody else is gonna have to come in because 50.
Ayo, Lionsgate.
Well, we already saw a little bit of his version with Dangerous and fucking Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, that's clearly Ja Rule.
Oh man, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah. But
I want to make sure. I mean, because we going back and forth. I want to make sure y'all make sure y'all
listen. Yeah, if we left anything unturned, yo, like anything we want to shout out, inspiration. Because I'll be honest, there's a list of like things that get put on in the background when I'm making beats. This is one of them, bro.
Facts, rightfully so.
I need to that feel. You know what I'm saying?
Real estate and rocks.
Real estate and rocks.
Cash is too bulky.
That's his game. Yo. What does he say? What did he say?
Cash is too bulky.
Cash is too bulky? Yeah, okay. Yo, wild.
Do you know this man?
Yo, you know he was fresh out of... Because, yo, what was their...
He was about to get Ace out of there.
What was their nationality, yo? Colombians, yo. I was about to say, because, like, you could tell that nigga straight off the...
Yeah.
That nigga wasn't trying to have... No, yo, I'll kill you right here, bro. I'll kill you right in this fucking shot. Yeah, exactly. We will run this shit down, yo. Oh, man. Yeah, apparently AZ, the real AZ, not Ace, but when he wrote the script, I guess he was mad at Dame because they changed a bunch of shit. Sidebar, but also tied to this, I saw a clip with Dame saying that Cam was shot over this. I don't know if that's the Lambo incident because that's still that's probably 05, 06-ish, somewhere around there. But
didn't know that.
I'm sure Poe had people in the streets that still rocked with him, so maybe it is linked to that. Dame, I don't know. Harlem niggas be chatting sometimes.
I heard a story
too, right?
I think I heard a story about that when he was like, "Yo, nigga, I'm not him."
Yeah, like people really. But that's a testament to how good,
how well he played that role.
You know what I'm saying? Because people that maybe know you in real life, they know you might be a little bit of a hothead, but then when they see the movie, they just can't differentiate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, he was a little upset that he felt the script got watered down, which it may have. It's Hollywood. It's gonna happen. But he wanted it to end up feeling more like a cautionary tale, which it's not explicitly like it's not some like and I know y'all remember movies like Drive By. Word. And that's an extreme because that is kind of laughable. But even a movie like Strapped, which is another straight to TV, Strapped is fire, yo. I wouldn't mind doing that on here. Strapped is fire. But like the tone of like, oh, this is really trying to tell us like it's there's a word for it, but it's trying to be, you know, it's trying to teach us a fucking lesson, yo. It didn't explicitly do that. It didn't do like the whole thing at the end where it was like, oh, Mitch, you know, or obviously Mitch is dead, but like, oh, Rico went on to do this. And
when the music goes on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? BT movie vibes. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Freeze frame. Like, yeah.
I don't know nobody from Harlem, though.
Yo.
When I come home, I'm
still be the king, which, yo, he was received well when he came back home.
Yo, people were taking pictures next to him in the streets of Harlem until
you know what I'm
he
saying?
got killed.
Like, yo, talking with.
I would have never thought that.
Yeah,
talking with because of obviously the movie when you do the research and you're like, yo, how can anybody really? And then now in hip hop, the snitch culture, whatever. Even my man's was like, yo, that nigga was ruthless. Like everything that you've heard him say himself. And the people that were there to experience him, they're like, nah, that nigga did that shit. Like, he was really like
the boogeyman.
The boogeyman, yo. Yeah. Like, killed the man, your right-hand man that went with you to kill Rich Porter. You killed him just because he said something that may have not have been that disparaging about your woman, yo. It could have just been nigga talk. Like, oh, you still with that bitch? Like,
yo, you know what's funny? I'm glad you said something about nigga talk because I didn't want us to stop recording and not say that niggas are crazy. Yo, bro, like there's a couple of relationships that are almost like brother-in-law relationships. That's like I thought it was very odd how they spoke with each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, all right, so Mitch and Ace, like. Ace is dating Mitch's sister. And when he's showing off his watch, he's like, you need to get you one. Straight up pussy magnet. I'm not encouraging my sister to get cheated on. Like, I probably thought you was a decent enough dude and you wasn't going to do that to her if I even allowed my friend to date my sister. And then, in turn, Ace's sister, her boyfriend, is talking to him about his girl, and it's like, "Yo, you supposed to be hitting that shit on the banging." Like, and it's like, "Yo, with this money, your girl will suck your dick all day." Like, it's like, "Yo, fam, are you talking about my sister topping you off all day?"
Yeah, are you? Yeah, you're alluding to.
No wonder you can only sell drugs to 8 niggas. You're having sex with my sister all day. Like, what are we talking about?
Yo, Calvin was so ruthless, yo. Calvin was a ruthless character.
Nigga, like, you don't got friends to talk to about that? Don't talk to me about sleeping with my sister, bro.
Thanks.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Maybe because I don't have a sister. Like you know, y'all done came to grips with the fact y'all sisters are full adults and seen them have husbands and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. But in my head, like, a sister is still a fictionalized thing to me because I never had one in real life. Right. So I'm still like a kid. Like, this is my little sister.
Considering how
Get
young
away
they
from
were.
like, you know, like,
facts.
what do you talk about my sister? My sister don't do that. Like, that's what I do with women. Like, my sister's not a woman.
Yeah, my sister's not a woman.
You know,
yeah.
Like, it's still fiction to me because I don't have a real, actual sibling
sister.
to see her become a woman, and you have to accept it and acknowledge it. Right. Like, I guess you did. It's weird. Like,
super weird.
Can't believe you do this. Like, you're out here doing that, talking to guys.
But just the way he said it though, too. Like,
holy shit. Oh my God.
In the famous Willy Burger scene.
You feel me? I'm not tripping, right?
no, you're not.
When they all out there.
What'd you say, bro?
Poe on the phone.
Yeah, when they're
On the
posted
stage?
up on the stage, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You talking about in front of the Willy Burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? Which time?
I think
Music's playing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when,
but is
Phil,
it
when
you
Phil
talking about
Collins
when
is
he has
playing.
the robe on or when he has the Louis on?
Louis,
the Louis on.
the Louis.
Okay.
Everybody in that scene, look at their fits.
Yeah,
So when he has the Louis on,
that's iconic.
when he has the Louis on, Ace had on something goose down too, but it was black.
Yeah. Yep.
Talking on the cell phone, which is a major stunt.
Was it?
And in that time, having a cell phone is top tier level.
Yeah.
Got a beeper now? Got a beeper now. And then oh, it's funny because I did want to mention that too. Mitch was always like, it's funny because he said he wanted to be around some love. Remember he always said that? Mm-hmm. He was always around a woman. Low key, but he was always around a woman. When he was on stage and you see everybody, Ace is on the phone conducting business like he told Mitch's sister. Mm-hmm. And then Rico's the loudest, always the biggest crowd. Yeah. And then Mitch is in the mix, but he's always one-on-one with a girl. If you look in the back, when Cam's
playing the video,
Mitch is in the back with a girl,
and they're reacting to the wild shit. Yo, before we go,
he'd either be by himself or with a girl. Right. Mm-hmm. Pulled up in a motorcycle, dolo.
Mm-hmm. Did this? I gotta ask, because y'all a little older than me.
Oh, there's more too.
That's me. Did this start a wave of niggas hitting the
the Duchess? Oh man,
yeah,
yep.
Absolutely did.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm gonna have to say, if I'm gonna be honest, absolutely. I mean, okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a political answer. That movie happened. Mm-hmm. People are kids and they chase trends, and then a song came out that said "Teach Me How to Dougie." Mm-hmm.
It's a minute after, but
I'm just telling you. You thinking about the speed in which things move in 2024. Mm-hmm. The speed in which things move back then, that's that time. Right. Snap music era, like that's literally all the same. That's a 4 year.
Teach Me How to Dougie is even after I'm out of high school though.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's all a pocket of time where it's like, yeah, trust me. If somebody did that, if somebody watched that movie at 15 years old, they weren't bold enough to actually do that till they were 24. And be like, yeah, I'm mad experienced. You know what? I'm wild. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but truth be told, that was a popular move before the movie. Because Dougie Fresh.
I mean, it was who also is he's also in the movie, and he fucking he does it when he's rapping. You can't be like shit, nigga. Be like, yo, crazy. I just had to because that's a wild charge, Cam. Well, Poe, whoever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now we just talking shit.
You didn't even see when I put my leg up.
Yeah, which is like my nigga, like. And I guess that really did happen. I guess this nigga was Alpo Martinez was a fucking real life sociopath.
Like he's getting money and pussy in that position. There's so many quotables in that. And
it's ridiculous.
Like you could run through the whole movie.
Yeah, like it's like any other. If we want to just talk about like black classics, so it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like it's up there. Yeah, yo, fucking Boys in the Hood.
Society. Yeah, like not many, but in there.
Everybody. Like, who's your favorite character
in this?
Everybody got to say one.
Ace, don't judge me. Rico, man.
It's hard. It's hard to not fuck with that, yo. But I'm probably gonna have to go Mitch. I'm gonna have to go Mitch. Just because he's like the perfect middle where like he was loud enough but low key enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I like when you point out, you're like, yo, look at this nigga every time he's with the fellas, he's always with a chick. Like, so he's always like, yeah, I'm out here, but I'm doing my own thing. Though. Like, I resonate with that.
Why Ace?
He had the most bread.
He plotting.
He had the most bread, man. Look at his connect.
And that's he had the Cause he didn't even trust to give the connect to I'm gonna get a connect to Rico.
Or Mitch. Mitch fumbled a lot of bread, I feel like.
Probably. Being
As soon
flashy.
as he came home, it's like he downsided.
I mean, I'm following my mans now. You know what I'm saying? And to your point, leads to their friendship. Like, I trust my mans enough to, he got this crazy connect, so I'm gonna rock with it. Like, fuck it.
But that was never his. It's funny because if we go to the theory about the love, like as long as the niggas was into it,
You feeling it, a nigga will make. Yep.
He said that, but I don't think he truly felt that. Because if you take that scene, but if you go back,
he wasn't trying to fuck with coke.
Right. It's just not clicking for me. Like,
I want to know what he was selling before that. Was he selling heroin? You probably think?
Yeah. So, like, that wasn't necessarily his game. And I think he had such a high success rate that he would stay. I don't think he would have the. I don't think he necessarily was like about resistance. I don't think he was gonna fight through figuring something out. I think he would stick to what he was good at. You know what I mean? Like, so even though he's riding, he's like, that's where the success rate dips when he comes out.
Word, okay.
He's so successful at everything else, but it's like, okay, this is working, this is cool. Like, I feel like if the movie goes on and Ace puts him on with the connect, I don't think he keeps going. Like, I think he goes back to the hustles he's used to, unless he literally has no choice. That's why it was like not this crack shit moving in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like things are getting different. Like, all the things that he's used to succeeding at are like diminishing. That's why he didn't have multiple cars. Because you said, I remember you told me earlier, like, you was like, yo, like, after he got that red BM, that was that.
He stayed with the red BM.
Like, that was it.
Stayed with the red BM, yeah.
And that was a given car.
Right? Yeah.
So he really was like different financially in comparison to before.
But he was
when it's like, oh, you see the car, you see the bike, you see this, you see that.
Theory for y'all, real quick, because I know we gotta go. But the same lecture, maybe not saying that Ace gave him the same lecture that he gave Calvin, like, yo, you hot right now,
stay
be low key. But maybe Mitch just already, maybe he had an understanding, like, all right, yo, I did just get out, beat an attempted murder joint. Shout out to fucking Marlo getting clipped in that scene. Shout out to Wee Babe being with them. And shout out to Stinkum also being on the fucking crew, yo, when they're leaving Tommy's fucking, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Yo, ain't no maybe because he told Calvin, I don't have to tell him that.
Good call. So maybe he's like, yo, fuck it, let me chill. Because this movie does move fast. This is all, the way the movie tells it, it happens in a year, but we know it takes place over a 7-year span.
You have to connect the dots.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Mitch was like, yo, fuck it, nigga. I don't got to do nothing but sit back, let the workers work, and I'm collecting off the chicken off the top. Fuck it. And like you said, yeah, I don't got to tell my man that, yo. Kermit.
Quick shout out to Dame. Hit your man with a half for something.
Yo,
because
Dame and Nori, because those are two very good. Just quick one scene and they gone.
But Dame, that's Small and Big and hip hop's brother.
Yep.
And the passenger side, that's Babalab. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't say nothing, but he's seen, and this person didn't allow himself to be seen like that. So yeah, shout out
Worthy. About him a lot.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yep.
A lot of bread, I heard too.
But they're two scenes that we gotta mention the Nori scene because on closing, you know what I'm saying? It's just that Nori scene. Another, because you said this movie has a lot of improvised scenes. Nori said, yo, he told Dame, the only way I'm doing it, nigga, is if I don't got no lines, bro. I gotta off the top, yo.
Cause he ain't gonna remember the lines anyway.
Facts, yo. That era, Nori.
That era, any era. Now that you know,
bro, he had the square in his fucking ear.
Now that you see Nori as a personality
with money,
like is he built for any structure?
Hell no.
He does a plot.
Yo, what does he be saying all the time? Nigga, I got ADD.
all he does is talk over people. Like he
upped
can't
it a little bit. It's a little better.
There's no structure.
Not a little better?
Drink Champs, no.
Not even a little bit?
You gonna have to ask somebody that watches it.
It's a little
You don't
better.
watch it?
It's too much.
It's a little better. I don't watch every, but it's a little better.
They got a lot of good episodes. No?
I would have
You know
to
what I'm
hear about
saying?
it.
10 niggas, man. This nigga had like 10
Pulled a
razors
razor out his ass.
out his ass, nigga. I don't know, nigga. Puerto Rican nigga, I don't know, nigga. Chico, Miko, Rico.
Sold a lot of coke. Fucking
You know
with
what I'm
the
saying?
bitches.
Fucking with the bitches, popping wheelies. You know the nigga, man. Nah, I don't, Nori. I don't, nigga. Yo,
about?
when you get out, man. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You ain't see me.
Water.
I ain't see you. Yo. On that note, yo. It's been another episode of Seen and Not Heard.
Shout out to the bros.
Yes, thank you, yo. Water.
What you see is what you get. It's what you get. Then what you see is what you get.